Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Market Technicals. This is basically, as we all know, this is basically a market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities we can get in the market, and you guys get to see more of my strategy, entries, and exits. Um, let's get started. So, on fundamentals today, we already had the high impact news on AED and 230. And we have on 1 p.m. we have news US corridor service. So you guys should watch out for that. That's basically it for okay, we have mid impact. We have all the rest are just low impact news. Yeah, so let's jump on our charts and see what we can grab. So starting with AED yeah, let's flow with this market. Um, so basically since last week, yeah, we shifted structure. Whoa, what's this now? We shifted structure, basically pushed up and shifted structure. So now, up to now, we've not seen price get to these levels. I think this whole push to the upside now is just like a complex correction. Yeah, it's very slow, and I think it's after some time that we'll see price getting this level. So for now, it's just to sit back and see if we can be catching those small buys inside. Let's look at our 15 minutes. Was there any this thing? Honestly, this thing is very tricky right now. ADS is very tricky right now. Even at the 15 minutes, no opportunities really. So it's just better to sit back and chill out. I think we had this one yesterday, but what time was this? This was already 21. That was 9 p.m. already. We had price basically doing this whole double bottoms and then pushing up and coming back to test these levels. Yeah, and then it actually gave us an entry criteria. And yeah, that was actually a nice trade, but honestly, I was not on my charts around that time. So it was quite unfortunate. So let's see. These are the areas I'm watching out for today. This high here and this lows. My charts is looking one kind. Let me do something quick. Do something. Oh shit. Going down to some supposed to be less. Yeah, so these are the levels I'll be looking out for. So if we see price break below here, then we can look up to see a retest of these levels, and then it will take itself from here to the downside. And another way we can look at it is price just continuing this small uptrend is doing. So if we break above, we tap inside, and then we look to take what's the buy. And all these trades here, like I always say, wait for that entry confirmation. When you're waiting for entry confirmation, the sales are, I mean, the opportunities are always low, but then at the same time, they'll be high quality anytime they present themselves. You guys understand? So that's just what we have on ADSD. We're looking at it like this today. Then NZD What is my baby doing today? Honestly, this pair is okay. It's same thing as ADSD. We had this whole shift in market structure yesterday. At the same time, I think this one too was around 9 p.m. No, this was 8. Yeah, and then we tested, created a very nice entry criteria, and then we pushed up. Yeah, and tapped into these levels. Sad thing, no, I was not available around this time. So, what can we look out for today? These lows here. Yeah, these lows and these highs. So let's see which one is going to break. So we have a break to the upside. We're looking for this retest. And then if we have a break to the downside, we can be looking for this retest. So that's basically how we're looking at ADS today. So you okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to attend to something. Let's look at EURUSD. So EURUSD is still creating these flat lows here. Yeah, and I'm looking at this in this way. So basically, okay, we actually pushed up yesterday, and then we tapped into these levels. And if you look on the left side, you see that that level we tapped into was one shitty structure that was broken here. But at the same time, that's not where we want to see price get. We want to see price get us to the extremes, the 50, the 60, you understand? And we came down, we failed to actually break structure, and now we're rejecting. So the same thing, we watch these lows and these highs. Because right now we really don't have any positions yet. So we can look to take, if we break above, then maybe if we have that whole price reaction here that indicates it, we can take a buy from here. Yeah. And then if we break below, then it's just basically a continuation of the downtrend. But I doubt if we break below because there's a whole lot of space here. So I doubt if we break below. But at the same time, it's the market, it can do anything it wants to do. Yeah. So let's keep that in mind. If I have the break to the downside, we can look for the latest or it's a continuation to the downside. So that's basically I'm looking at Euro USD. Then GBP USD. Man, GBP USD has been a pain in my ass. God, this pair literally, like, this was what we did. Yeah, we had this whole double bottoms, a shift in market structure, kinda, and then we tested these levels. Yeah, and then we created an entry criteria, a very nice pin bar. Yeah, and then I entered. Actually, I saw this around 5 a.m. when I woke up this morning. Yeah. And then I entered around these levels. My stop loss was just below here. And price came down, it kissed my stop loss, but it not touched my stop loss. And then now we're back into this range. And price is still rejecting at my entry point. Now, if you go to the 15 minutes, you see that we actually have structure on this lower time frame. Yeah. So you can see that we tapped into these levels like 1, 2, three times, and then we finally broke it to the downside on the 15 minutes. And then we are tapping into these levels again. So now this is where the problem is coming from. If we break these levels, then we know that this trade is valid. The one I'm holding is valid. But if I have any rejection candle from this level, any clear one, this one was not really clear because there was rejection from the bottom. But if I have any clear rejection candles from the top here showing, indicating that sellers are kicking, honestly, I'm going to close this position and sit out. Because I don't really understand what GBPS is doing to me, playing my emotions and all. And then I don't want to exit this trade now and then this trade goes back in profit because that would be really painful because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm not seeing entries. Thursday, the entry is still playing with me. But I don't want to waste this week, guys. So anyways, let's see how it goes. I'm still holding. I'll still see how it can. I'm still seeing how it will go. Yeah. But I don't know. If any, now I don't want to even say if anyone wants to take the position. I'm just going to show you guys how to enter the trade. If you want to enter, no, I'll not say if you want to enter because it's as if I'm giving you guys an entry. But at the same time, it's not advisable for you to enter because it's not optimal. But this is basically what I'm targeting. And this was my entry, somewhere around. My entry was somewhere around here. My stop loss just below here. Yeah, it's for a 2.59 RR. Yeah, so it's something like this. I'm not saying she enter, but this is basically what I have. I'm holding it to see how it turns out. Yeah, I think that's all on the pairs I trade. What pairs do you guys want me to take a look at before we go? You guys can drop some suggestions. And what questions do you guys have? If you have any question, if something is not looking clear, you can ask. Yeah. Okay, UJ. Yes. USDJPY. Oh, yeah. Wow, this is weird. Yes, DJPR of all people did market structure today. And I think we analyzed this stuff yesterday now. We had that whole break and then we tested these levels and then now we're pushing up. This is nice. Thing is, I analyze these pairs and then I don't pay attention to them, especially the ones I don't trade. But then At the same time, let's say you miss the buy, yeah, you can still have opportunities. Let me okay, let me use the most recent one. So we had this whole push to the downside. We reacted at these levels we were holding yesterday, and then we pushed up, we pulled back, and we tapped inside. So we basically created like a shift in market structure. So where is our area of significance? Where is our area of interest? This is this levels here, this neckline here. Do you understand? Let's see if price can come and retest it, and then if it will hold. So if we see price comes tap into these levels and then it actually holds, then we can look to take that fight towards the upside. So that's basically how. Let me delete my other alert and set the alert on this one. I think this is something interesting. This is something to watch out for. Okay, I should do an update on DXY. Okay, take a look at it. Okay, I don't know, alerts around these levels. So if price gets there, I would look to see if I can take any positions. Okay, GBP USD is actually coming in to profit levels. Let's see, let me just hold it and see how this next candle will close. Okay, for now, that's how I'll be looking at this thing. What is it called? USD JPY. So let's take a look at DXY. Okay, DXY is doing. Whoa, DXY is doing like a rejection at this level. It's doing like a double top. Yeah, without these levels, we are rejecting and now we're pushing down. So we're still pretty, I don't know, but if we break this low to the downside, yeah, then we have basically shifted to a bearish structure. Yeah, if we break this low to the downside, then we have shifted bearish. Yeah, but then if we break these highs and continue going up, then the uptrend is still what's continuing. If you basically break these highs, and continue, then we're still in uptrend. So basically, if DXY is in an uptrend, then other pairs are actually what's bearish. Or if DXY is in a downtrend, then we can expect AUD, NZD, Euro USD, and GBP USD to what be bullish. Yeah. So that's basically it on DXY. So what's GBP USD doing here? I just played these GBP USD levels. This buy that I have here. Anyways, any other pair to look at before we go? Okay. Hope you guys don't have any questions. Hope you guys understand everything. Sorry. Okay. In the absence of any pair or any question, like I always tell you guys, please keep an open mind when it comes to the market. Yeah, anything can happen. Wait for those quality setups. I think there was this thing they sent there's this group chats that I have with my students. They sent that sometimes the best option is not taking any trades at all. Don't feel pressure to take any trades. I told you guys since Monday I've not traded. This GBPS is the first trade I'm taking this week. So always keep an open mind in the market. And I really want to appreciate you guys for turning up. It's always lovely to host you guys, to have you guys. For those that are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page. And you can drop your comments on what contents you would like to be seen more. Anyways, have a very nice day, guys, and a very fruitful day in the market. So I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow. Bye, guys.